We want to also get more on the military operations around Aleppo. Also joining us is our correspondent Ala Abraham live in Damascus. Great to have you with us, Ala. Now, what's the latest situation in Aleppo now?
The Syrian army announced this morning that it managed to take another town in the northern countryside of Aleppo. Our local sources are telling us that the Syrian army is advancing into Mayer town, a town which is located less than 15 kilometers from the borderline with Turkey, in a very strong indication of how close the Syrian army is right now to the Turkish borders and how close it is to seal off the borders with Turkey in the province of Aleppo after sealing that borderline in the province of Latakia before. The situation around Aleppo remains to be very, very sensitive. The rebels are trying to mobilize every man they have to stop the advancing Syrian army along with its allied Iranian militias. And at the same time, the Syrian army is sending reinforcement, and it is using the support of intensive Russian airstrikes that is benefiting from very clear weather today that allowed the Syrian Air Force and the Russian Air Force to provide the ground units with a much needed assistance in this regard.
And tensions continue to rise between Turkey and Russia. What effect is that likely to have on Syria?
Well, I have been speaking this morning with a source very close to the Syrian government, and I've asked him about the recent tensions. It seems that Russia has conveyed to the Syrian government what it calls credible suspicions it has that Turkey is preparing some kind of land incursion into Syria. However, we know that Turkish officials have denied this completely, but I know from my source that the Syrian army has been taking preventive measures in case this happens, but we have to bear in mind that the Turkish army is one of the largest traditional armies around the world, and if the Turkish army gets involved in the Syrian conflict or in the Syrian war, then the situation stands to be much more complicated, much more difficult, and it will cause a much greater deal of bloodshed.
All right, Ala Abraham live from Damascus. Thank you.